Good morning, Leo. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm finishing my videos with bedhead and pajamas on before I go out and do my paper out this morning. I got these cards that I ordered off of Amazon. Actually eBay. I thought that I was getting tarot oracle cards, but they're actually Clow cards. They're from an anime series called Card Captor. So I've been using these all month because they have made for, just some interesting readings, and it's different energy. So, but I am reading them intuitively. So I hope everybody has been well. I'm getting ready for Christmas tomorrow. I was like, man, I need to get the rest of these videos made. I'm sorry, this month has just been crazy for me. I've had a lot going on, so I apologize. All right, give me some cards for my Leo friends. Cards for Leo. Cards for Leo. Come on. Aha. All right, I need two more. Wow, I have not gotten that one yet. That's a new one. Oops. That's too many. I am going to take that one because that one turned over. All right, the first one that I have is the rain. I know it's raining here this morning. It's almost like this energy of rain on a tin roof. And I know for me, rain on a tin roof is like, that's like such a comforting sound. It's like this comfort, this homey feel. Just really being comfortable, in your own body, really being comfortable with your living situation right now, with your physical circumstances. And if you are not here, this is coming. This comfort, this happiness, this security. This is definitely the energy that you are moving into. Because we have the voice here. And I feel like the reason why this is happening is because you found your voice. Not only have you found your voice, but you really have really become who you really truly are. You know what you like, you know what you don't like. You've stepped into your power. You've been able to speak up and say no and set boundaries. And so this is bringing you a lot of joy right now. And this is also how you align to things that are for you instead of things that are not for you. Because when we're not authentic, we align to things that are not authentic and vice versa. So, like I said, if you are not in this energy, this is where you're headed. It's like you've done all of this, this inner work, and it's really paying off. Beautiful, beautiful energy. The sweet tooth. Maybe somebody's doing a lot of baking for tomorrow. This can be edibles. I don't know why I just got this image of edibles, and I love edibles. I love the fact that they just kind of sneak up on you. You're like, man, this shit is not working, and all of a sudden, just boom, there it is, and you're just like on this amazing level. And that could be, the meaning of this card too is of being on this amazing spiritual level of really being able to see things clearly, really being able to understand what everything's been for. And that's amazing when kind of all the pieces come together. It's like, connecting all the dots. You're like, wow, that's why this happened. That's why this happened. To lead me to, sorry, my clock's going off. It is just now 2 a.m. Sorry, let me let it finish. It's going to play a whole tune. Um, I usually try to wait, okay, before I start my videos, but sometimes I forget. But what I was saying was it's like this, spiritual level of really being able to understand what everything's been for, really being empowered, just really being comfortable. Like I said, like rain on a tin roof. I mean, that's just the energy that I'm getting, sitting in front of a fireplace, listening to old records. I mean, just whatever your favorite things are. It doesn't have to be those. Those are my favorite things. But whatever your favorite things are. All right, the earthy. So maybe you are involved with an earth sign. But I feel like this has more to do with being grounded. And Leo, I feel like you're actually more grounded than most people right now. And the reason why I say that is because you've taken all of this ascension, all this spiritual advancement that on this journey that you've been on. And you've been able to apply it like nobody else, like nobody's business. It's like you hear something and that's amazing. You know what? How can I apply this to my life? I mean, the rest of us signs can really look up to you, Leo, to kind of lead the way as far as really grounding this energy into the physical world, which is what we need to do. It's one thing to be able to speak concepts like, oh, this, that, or whatever else, time is an illusion, or, just for an example, or, spiritual laws like, the law of attraction. There's several different ones. I've been, working with spiritual laws. Like, I'm drawing a blank this morning. I can't even think of the rest of them. I know there's like a ton. But really being able to hear it and really being able to experience it, really being able to apply it, to, use it experientially, not just conceptually. Leo, you are just leaps and bounds ahead of the rest of us with this, which is amazing. The arrow. So I really feel like this is like Cupid's arrow. Like somebody has really got your interest, really caught your eye. You've been hit by the love bug. Cupid's hit you with the arrow. And this feels like a new person. This is a new situation. Someone that you've just met. Maybe this is someone you met at work. I'm sensing for someone you met this person online, maybe on social media, and things are really taking off. And the message that's coming through is that it is safe to love. This is a very special soulmate. This is someone who you have known before. Wonderful. The fight. A lot of people think love is a battlefield. There's like what Pat Benatar sang about it. Love does not have to be a battlefield. Love can just be this cozy energy, this Netflix and chill, this just kind of hanging out, maybe being friends first, really getting to know each other. Everything doesn't have to be like all electric and sparks flying and butterflies in the stomach. It can really just be someone that you're really comfortable with, that this just kind of moves to like the next level of intimacy over and over again, especially as you are learning and growing and applying things. So we don't have to fight for people. We don't have to fight for relationships. We don't have to, get in the ring every time something happens. You can just kind of look at it, be like, okay, this is shown up. What is this showing me? What is this teaching me? So that I can also incorporate this to help me to create the highest possible outcome in my physical world. It's beautiful. All right, we have the through. So something is over with. Not only do we have this new energy coming in of this new person with this, amazing connection of just feeling very comfortable, being able to hang out together, being able to spend time together, and it just feels right. It just clicks. But we also have something that is over with, something that is through, something that you have been through. And I'm feeling like this is a past relationship, something that you've walked away from, something that did teach you a lot. You're still kind of grieving over it because there's still, some elements, 1111, twin flame connection. I mean, twin flame connections are very tricky. I know I've been on a twin flame journey now for 4.5 years. I finally figured it out, though. I finally kind of mastered this thing that it's more energetic. It's not so much a real romantic relationship as it is a catalyst that helps you to ascend, that helps you to wake up spiritually. And to be honest with you, with the twin flame, they are you. I know I was told this over and over again. I'm like, how can they be me? They don't exist outside of your mind. And I'll let you kind of ponder that for a while, because Leo, you're really, really good at taking things and really kind of learning it and mastering it. But not only are they you, but anything that they have done or said has been created within your imagination. Now, everything is this way. I mean, that's how we create our physical existence, but they do not exist outside of what you dream up that they're doing, saying, thinking, feeling. That's the reason why it's really, really, and I'm not going to go into all this because it's a lot, and it's physics. That's the reason why you have to keep focusing on yourself, keep pulling it back, keep focusing on yourself. Because the more you focus on them, the more they go off and they do things, especially things that you think that they're doing. Go back and look at all the times you were thinking that they were doing something that they really were. And you were like, man, I'm so intuitive. I'm so intuitive. No, you created that situation. That was not intuition. So really kind of go back and look at it. I know it seems like it's been painful, but really it didn't have to be. Especially once you learn to manage your own energy and your thoughts. All right, we have Sakura. And this is kind of like the wild card in the deck. And I do feel like this kind of goes along with that twin flame connection. Now, understand, I'm not saying that you will not be with your twin flame in the physical, but this particular soulmate that's come into your life has came in as a diversion, and to really kind of help teach you and show you some things. It's like a stand-in. And I'm not saying you're not going to be with this person, because don't go into this thinking, oh, this person's just temporary. They're just like a stand-in. They're just a fill-in for this other person. Really go all in. Really be present. Because like I said, there's lots of lessons that this person's came to teach you. Lessons in the form of maybe how to be in a relationship, how to communicate, intimacy, how to be open, how to be honest, how to be vulnerable. Maybe there's some fears that you have, some insecurities, and this person's going to help you work through those things. All right, we have the light. And we have the honey. Now I am going to go ahead and I have not been doing this, but I am going to go ahead and draw a couple of energy oracle cards to kind of clear up that light and the honey, so I can give you the best possible meaning. Okay, we have the Envy and we have Goddess of the Moon. So basically, there are things that are going to be brought into the light. And these are going to be, you know, your insecurities, kind of your shadow side. Maybe you've always kind of been a jealous person. You've already, and you know, jealousy is nothing but fear of loss. You're scared somebody's going to come in, they're going to take something away from you, you know, because you feel like you've always had to fight for things. But you got to understand that you cannot lose anything that is yours by divine right. So what helped me the most, because I used to be that way too, and I still kind of deal with it some days, is that you cannot lose anything that is yours. So like this new person, for instance, if they are meant to be in your life to teach you things, to show you things, as a diversion, which they are, that's the message that I'm getting. You can't lose them. Not unless you're ready to, not unless you both get to the point where, you know, it's mutual, it's not painful. But you can't be scared of that, because we will attract our fears over and over and over again, until the lesson is learned. And that's what's painful. Okay, so with this honey, and I'm going to draw one more card. For this honey. Then I'm going to wrap up this video. Alright, we have natural, authentic, real, and organic. So it's almost like organic honey, wild honey. Really being real. And I feel like this is something that you really do really well, Leo. And this is what is very attractive about you, is that you know, always kind of speak your mind. You're very real and authentic as far as what you see is what you get. You're not real. I know, like, I'm a Scorpio, for instance, and, you know, you can just barely scratch the surface to really get past my layers. It's really, really hard to get to know me, because I'm so multi-dimensional, so to speak. I'm so layered. But with you, Leo, it's, you know, it's just surface deep. Like I said, you're very organic, very authentic, and this is what's very attractive about you. You are very spiritual in nature. That is beautiful, and that is really what's attracted this person. So you want to make sure that you don't try to change. I know a lot of times, you know, when you first meet somebody, you just want to put your best foot forward. You want to try to, you know, impress this person. You want to try to keep them around. And the spiritual guidance that's coming through is, please don't do that. Please just continue to be you, because you are enough. All right, Leo, this is your reading. This was a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading, they are $30. I will include my email address in the description of the video. Thank you for watching.